So in this tutorial, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how fast and easy it is to import your transactions into MeMoneys. Talk to you in other videos about entering transactions in other ways. There's a lot of other ways you can do that. You can go to MeMoneys.com on the web, log into your member control panel, and actually enter transactions individually right on the web. You can use our smartphone app for your iPhone or Droid. It's a free app you can download, and that way you can enter transactions on the fly as you're out in the store. That's another really easy way to go. You can actually email or text us with transactions directly from your email account or from a plain phone. Say you don't have a smartphone to use the app. You can use any phone that has texting capabilities and text in transactions individually too. But if you want to enter a batch of transactions all at once, the best way is probably to use the import feature. So what you do is, again, go to MeMoneys.com and then log into your account. And you're directed immediately to your control panel. Now, same place you go to enter items individually, right here on the Enter Item tab, is where you would import transactions once you're ready to do so. That's this link right here. There's two steps to importing. First of all, you're going to go online with your bank or your credit card company and download the statement. It sounds complicated, but it's actually quite easy. It varies from one bank to another as to exactly how those screens look, but just to give you a quick little snapshot view, on my account, when I log into my bank, I just click on the Accounts tab, and right here at the top, Download Account Information To, and it's got all the formats. I pick the format I want. You can pick several of these QuickBooks formats that'll work. Quick in QuickBooks QIF. I use the QIF file and click Download Now and save that to my Documents folder in my computer. And if you forget how to do that, once you're actually in the Member Control Panel, you can just click Help, Enter Items, and right here at the top, Download Bank Transactions. There's a little link. Click here for detailed instructions, and right here on the web are those detailed instructions. This is another bank, and again at the top, Download Information To QIF QuickBooks. You click that, click Download Now, and probably on the next screen they'll probably prompt you to whether you want to download a whole month's worth of transactions or whether you want a certain date range. So that's how easy it is. Once you've downloaded that statement, all you do is, again, go to Enter Items, click on this Import Items button, browse to the file that you've saved. As I said, in my case, I saved it in my Docs folder, so I'm going to put it right here, and click the Import button. Now the first thing it does is bring them all up for you here to show them to you, just in case. Make sure we're looking at the same thing. You'll notice a couple of these are blue. That's because MeMoneys is intelligent. Once you've told it one time what a particular description is for, it's going to remember that for next time. So basically on these, these are items that I had imported that exact same description on a prior occasion. Last time I imported a check, it was for a bill, so it remembered that. So if I wanted to change it, I could leave it alone if it's correct, or I could change it. But as you go along and import transactions more and more, the next few times I import, you'll probably notice 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 of these might already be in blue and already specified as what category they're for. And if those are the case and I'm ready to import those, all I got to do is click this Post button here, and all the ones that are in blue are going to be brought in because we not only know the date, the item, the amount, but we know what category of spending they're for. So if I just pick Post, those blue items are going to go away. 2 records were imported, and I'm back on my same screen here to work with the rest if I want to. Now if I'm done, I'm done. I just click Quit. But if I'd like, I can go through very quickly here and specify some more items and bring them in. Now you can use the select boxes to make changes to multiple at once. For example, let's say the Ranch Animal Hospital, that was for pets, and PetSmart here is for pets. And let's see if there's any other pets. Don't see any, but what I can do is select those multis and then assign them all to the category of pets. Hit OK. Now those 2 are assigned for pets. Now let's say Pinch a Penny, Crowder Brothers, Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's say those were for the category Home Improvement. Okay. Now not only did it do this Bed Bath & Beyond, but it also knew there was an identical description vendor, Bed Bath & Beyond, up here, and it actually assigned both of those at the same time. So then I can go through over here and just individually pick the rest I want. Let's say Royal Palm was entertainment. Let's say Publix was groceries. Again, next time I come in, it's going to remember Publix was groceries, and it's already going to be assigned for me. Manatee County was for bills. Hungry Howie's. Let's call that Well, let's say I don't see a category I like for that. I'll show you how quick and easy you can add one on the fly. Let's say I want to call this fast food. So I'm going to add a new category. Go. And there it did, fast food for me. Let's say this was for entertainment also. And let's say Broadway the First. Let's say that was for gifts. And I can go ahead and take those blue and get them out of my way by hitting post. And now it brought another 12 transactions over for me. And now I'm left with Me Monies and a mobile app transfer. Well, Me Monies, I know what that was. That was some savings I'd done. Mobile app transfer, let's call that bills. And again, post. And that's how easy it is to bring transactions in a bit at a time. Now you'll see the two that are left are actually credits on my account, so I'm just going to leave those alone, and I'm going to say quit because I don't need to import those. So I click quit, and then if you look, all of those transactions were brought in, and they're right here in my summary screen on the entry tab, or I could go to the activity savings detail tab and look at them here. If you'll notice the blue down arrow, that tells me that those were imports as opposed to these two down here that either Me Monies entered for me or that I entered. So if you see a blue down arrow, you know those are items you imported. And you're still able to modify and edit those, so anytime you look at those and something's not correct, let's say for example that this home improvement really wasn't home improvement, I can edit that if I want to. And instead of home improvement, maybe that was also a gift, and I can save that out as a gift. So basically once you bring them in, you can still modify them, change them, delete them. If you brought one in that you say, gee, I really didn't care to bring that transaction in, you can always do that once you've got them here. So that's how quick and easy it is to use the import function. Again, Me Monies is intelligent, so the next time I go to import a file, if I went to go enter items now, and if I went to import, let's say that exact same folder, or that exact same file, I'll just bring it in and I'll show you what it will do for me. I can import, and it says, hey, first of all, you'll notice a lot of them are blue already. Those are ones I told it last time what they were for. But it's saying these are possibly duplicates. Do you want to include them, yes or no? It's kind of warning you that it thinks these are duplicate entries for you. If they are duplicate entries, you just say no, don't include them, and it's going to skip on past. If you say yes, I do want to include them, it's going to bring you onto the screen. They're noted as being aligned through them. That's just warning you that it thinks those are duplicates. But if you go ahead and tell it that they're not duplicates by selecting them, PetSmart is not a duplicate, Ulta is not a duplicate, then basically those ones that are selected, I can add those items, and it's going to go ahead and import those two transactions for me. It thought they were duplicates, but I told it no. So when I go to quit, you'll see those entered in here again. If you ever have trouble with this and you need instructions, don't forget, again, the help page will give you instructions. Just go to help, enter items, and right here we talk about downloading bank transactions, and here's a visual representation as well as a full detailed text-based instruction sheet on how to do that, so we can walk you through that step by step. But that's how fast and easy it is to save, budget, and splurge using the import feature for MeMonies.com.